Hello, myself Eddie Mehta. Learning outcomes. Students will be able to explain structure of p-type and n-type semiconductor. Student will be able to explain conduction of current through p-type and n-type semiconductor. Students will be able to differentiate p-type. Now let us see what is p-type semiconductor. P-type semiconductor is constructed when trivalent impurity is added to an intrinsic semiconductor. Trivalent impurities examples are boron, gallium, aluminium, etc. So this is the structure of p-type semiconductor. So here impurity atom boron shares his 3 valence electron with the neighbors 4 silicon electrons, and there is one vacant space in electron sharing covalent bond. So due to boron, acceptor impurity will create the positive charge or hole in one covalent bond. So in p-type semiconductor, majority charge carriers are positives or holes, and negative charge carriers are electron which are very in few number. So p-type semiconductor, there is a bound positive charge in covalent bond. One positive charge in covalent bond will attract the neighbor electrons towards the positive charge. So whenever neighbor electron will attracted towards the positive charge in any one covalent bond, his value in p-type semiconductors are due to positive charge or holes. So this is the energy band diagram of p-type semiconductor. You can see valence band is filled up with electron and conduction band is empty. So whenever boron or any trivalent impurity will be added in p-type semiconductor due to p-type semiconductor. So this is the circuit diagram which shows the conduction of current through p-type semiconductor. So you can see some DC supply is given to the p-type semiconductors. So the holes which is available in p-type are directed towards the or attracted towards the negative terminal of battery supply. So the current flow through the crystal is by hole which are carrier of positive charge. So this type of conductivity means due to which current conduction is possible is due to majority charge carriers and majority charge. So this is the structure of n-type semiconductor. This is just like a p-type semiconductor because all semiconductors are having a crystalline structure, but the impurity which is added, its property is different. Now trivalent impurities are added into pure silicon or germanium. Here the structure shows that antimony is added into the silicon material which is pure. So antimony has 5 valence electron which contribute the 4 electrons in neighboring electron pairs, and 1 electron the antimony atom gives as or donate just like a donor impurity. So So now this is the energy band diagram of n-type semiconductor. You can see how it differentiate from the p-type semiconductor. So valence band having electron vacancies or positive charge, and conduction band is just like a full of free electrons. So you compare the energy band diagram of n-type semiconductor and how it differentiate from the p-type semiconductor. So due to addition of pentavalent impurities, large numbers of free electrons are available in the this showing the conduction through n-type semiconductor. So again, this is the n-type semiconductor. Majority charge carriers are electrons, minority charge carriers are holes. So whenever you will give the small DC supply to the n-type semiconductor, electrons are attracted towards the positive terminal of DC supply, and current will flow from the positive terminal of DC supply to n-type semiconductor to negative terminal of DC supply. So as the flow of current through the crystal is constituted by free electrons which are carriers of negative charge, therefore this type of conductivity is known as negative or n-type conductivity. So by this presentation and whatever I will explain, you will understand properly p-type and n-type semiconductor. You can also